This show will contain strong language and adult themes.
You have been warned.
Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, welcome back to the Cybers Industries podcast with myself and Jack Collins. Omega.
Omega.
Good,
Guys, the Rani's back, and so is Omega.
Guy, imagine 13 against Omega. Guys, no, this should have to explain it.
He's going to come out of the purple stuff. He was like an evil Time Lord who's a bit camp and over the top.
Very camp. She'd have to explain that. She'd have to explain the full origin. She'd have to be like, guys, this is Omega, the first Time Lord. He created the whole race alongside Rassilon and the other.
Conrad did that for us.
That's it. The other, not the other one was saying, the Three Doctors, you watched that earlier, didn't you?
Actually, yesterday, yeah.
Did you like it?
It's alright, yeah. I prefer Inferno, though. I watched that the other day.
Yeah, Inferno's good. I like Spearhead from Space. It's my favourite classic story. What can I say?
That is a banger.
What can
It
I
probably
say?
helps that it was shot on film. So it's the only one they got in HD
Yeah.
now.
It's like the classic Who version of the 11th Hour, in my opinion.
Because it's like resets.
Not in terms of plot, but yeah, in resets.
Vibes.
But yeah, talk to me, Jack Collins, about, the fact we're in Wish World, the alternate reality
We're all dead
where Conrad's
today.
wishes come true. Yeah, so it's the
We're
25th
not
of May.
really
I'm
here.
recording this.
We're
We're actually not here. We're literally, we recorded this last week.
Yeah, the Earth's been fucking crumbled into pink stuff and exploded, and there's taxis and the Statue of Liberty everywhere. Fucking Wish World, yeah,
People
I
saying
like...
it's, they're saying it's like WandaVision, but I've never seen WandaVision. So
I don't like Marvel, I don't like superheroes.
No, me neither.
That's probably gonna piss off a lot of people. I vibe with Doctor Who, but I never liked superhero movies.
Well,
All these motherfuckers on about Avengers. No, that's how I felt when I saw
I like Infinity War and I like Endgame, mate.
I like the Stolen
Stolen
Earth.
Earth and Journey's End. That's exactly. Fucking Sarah Jane and the Torchwood lot, and fucking Martha came back. You even got Michael Brown.
Hi,
the
Martha.
American.
Hi.
You even got Michael Brown,
that's
the
all you need.
American Thomas the Tank Engine narrator, which is a nice touch.
There you go. That's a fun fact
He
you've
was
learned
like the
today.
unit guy. He was like the Astrahagen key. The terrible narrator. by the
Martha,
way.
you gotta take this key. You gotta take it and use
I'm
it.
tired. Anyway, we're getting
It
cross.
took me home. Yeah, we are. Yeah, completely on the wrong
cross-references.
track.
But yeah, great episode. I hope they're as good
so-
as that in my fucking dreams. Anyway, yeah, Wish World. I like the vibes. I like the sort of
Yeah,
faux 1950s sort of thing that they've got
yeah, I
going on
like
there.
that. I didn't know how I would feel about the Doctor and Belinda being a married couple for a little bit. I sort of was very split and like, I don't know if this is gonna work for me. But it did.
Yeah, but you
It
got all these
did.
people shipping them on fucking Twitter and that.
He's gay. He's gay.
Oh, that reminds me. I wouldn't say I liked it as such. It was an uncomfortable scene. But I like when Colonel Sexy was like, "How can you find another man beautiful?"
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? So Conrad obviously strikes me as homophobic because he is not a very nice man.
He's
So,
classic
it-
right winger. Fucking.
That's what I mean. It
hating
would
the
make
gays
sense
and
in
the
his
women.
wish world to have homosexuality be wrong. So that's why I said in my review, I like the continuity. I like how
Yeah.
we see things. We know Conrad, and we know this is his wish world, and we know that these things are they're continuing on from what we saw of him in Lucky Day.
And you got Belinda
The pig.
calling when he says about Rogue. She's like, "Hello, my husband's gay."
My husband said he saw a man on the TV.
Who we
you
really
take him away?
liked.
Yeah, I actually like the plot twist of that, like where Belinda gets taken away as well.
Yeah.
She
Mrs.
rang
Flood.
up the police. Yeah.
Mrs. Flood comes
No,
along.
man.
Fucking no. But I like the whole sort of faux 50s sort of vibe. Obviously, yeah, it's Conrad's world.
Hmm.
So like the gays are wrong, women are trad wives, the disabled are like not really there.
Yeah, that's that.
Is this what these reform motherfuckers want to go back to? Is it?
Bruv, this is Farage's wish world, I'm telling you. This is what he wants to happen. Did you hear at the end, by the way? Did you catch it? The Doctor's like, when he's falling down, he's like, "No, Rani, Poppy's
Poppy.
real."
Yeah.
What does that
what's
mean?
About? I don't know. Is that
I don't
about
know.
how he said that he was daddy in Space Babies? I
No,
hope it's
that's
something
it.
as
He's
minor
like,
as that.
"I wish you were. I wish I were your dad." Maybe wishes come to life from maybe she's the god of wishes. Or maybe Russell just said it. He does a lot of that. He just says things
I was
and doesn't really back
expecting
them up.
that baby to like be more evil it just did the giggle slightly. I was artistically clapping at that, obviously, goes without saying.
I just wish that... I don't think we're going to get an explanation to why the Rani can break the fourth wall, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
I feel like there's not going to be a reason.
I woke up this morning and that just randomly crossed my mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we're going to get a thing. I think it's just going to be Russell doing one of those things where it's like, oh, reality's falling apart. Of course the fourth wall's going to come out and everything's going to fall apart.
It's literally to do with the toy maker. It's literally because the universe got broken.
Absolutely marvellous. Marvellous.
It's because the Doctor literally bi-generated, and now Mrs. Flood did as well, and she can break the fourth wall. What I don't understand is, like, how was this Mrs. Flood's plan? Like, why was she sort of lurking around Ruby's sort of house?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Mrs. Flood does it. Mrs. Flood seems to be like the Rani's bitch, right? We said this last week. She seems to be the Rani's bitch. So why? But she didn't know she was going to bi-generate, so she's always had this plan. But it doesn't seem like it.
I've heard people saying that she was like chameleon arched, and then when she saw the TARDIS, it like came back a la Ruth.
But why was she so creepy and like seemed she was in power, and now she's like the Rani's bitch? That makes no sense.
Well, maybe when she was like, "Oh, seize his kingdom in my true name," she wasn't on about Sutek. She was on about Omega, and that was her plan all along.
Oh.
I don't know. My brain's quite good at filling in plot holes.
She did say she had such plans. She's like, I had such plans.
Exactly. So maybe she was.
We know her plans.
Seize his kingdom in my true name. Maybe she's referring to Gallifrey and Omega. And not fucking Sutek and Earth. Maybe.
I like that.
Just a theory.
What I don't get, right? The 24th of May, is that the... So this Wish World takes place on the 23rd of May, correct?
Yeah.
So, and the episode ends at midnight. Why? This whole time we've been thinking up May the 24th. No, it takes place on the 23rd because they're like, oh, tomorrow's the 24th of May, Poppy. Are you excited?
Oh yeah, and then they don't go to sleep.
So, but that's what I mean. They've been bigging up the 24th of May. So does that mean that the reality war is going to take place on the 24th of May? I'm guessing. But if that's the case, why have they? The episode doesn't air on that day, so they should have made the big day for the episodes where they've been bigging up for to be the 31st.
Yeah.
Because then we'd have been watching it on the day where it actually falls apart.
Was it supposed to air on April 3rd or something, like a week before? 5th?
I don't know.
It actually started.
Maybe. It would make sense. I just feel like it was a bit of a weird decision. Like, it would have made more sense to air the second part of the finale, the big threat, on May the 31st, or at least air it on the 24th.
We should have seen the Rani, and I said this last week. No, I agree. I think there's more that I've seen the scene where he like encounters her for the first time. I do think it would have been better if we see that it's the Rani when the Doctor did.
Yeah. I also think his reaction wasn't great to the Rani. Like, he literally was just like, and that was it. There was nothing to it.
I don't know. Again, it comes down to like the whole sort of the parallels with last year. But I saw him sort of cowering on the floor like this, similar to how Susan Twist was when Sutek was revealed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's intentional.
I don't think the Omega and the Rani reveal was anywhere near as good as the Sutek reveal last year. The Sutek reveal was incredible.
Omega, you've got. Whereas in the Sutek reveal, you get. When I heard it was just the word being said, Omega. Whereas Sutek, like. You got fucking Harriet Harbinger fucking bigging him up. You've got
where's the fucking Harbinger?
Sutek, all that shit.
There was no Harbinger for the God of Wishes. There was no Harbinger for Omega. Assuming he's a god now. I don't know. It makes sense.
He's a god of time.
But there's just no Harbingers. Like, where have they gone? They went. You know, we haven't had a Harbinger for like 8 weeks.
I guess the Harbinger for Lux was the movie.
It's just a screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the spoon.
But even that, like, that was... The spoons are weird. I mean, tables don't set themselves. Maybe the spoons are going to be involved.
Rogue.
Oh yeah, Rogue was kicking about. That was cool. I like Rogue. He's my favourite.
Yeah, I saw that because obviously Susan was on it before. A bit Rose like from Midnight when she's like.
Yeah.
And then like Rogue came up and I was like, shit, Rogue, fucking Rogue, yes mate.
I don't think we're going to see Rogue in the finale. Sadly. I hope we do. It'd be nice if they get like a little reunited at the end. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe... Why Susan... There's so many things. How does Susan tie into this?
Are they setting up... Is he setting up a next season? Because...
Yeah, there'll be another season. Russell's got Series 5 scripts that he's working on now. Like, he's very far ahead. like on writing. But I'd love if the show just gets cancelled and he's been doing all that for no reason.
Okay, so maybe
I
it would
wouldn't
be
love
better that he spent more time on it now.
Well, he could take on the feedback that we give him of like, don't make the Doctor cry. Although if Ncuti goes, like,
I don't mind
I hope he
that,
doesn't go.
But
I hope he doesn't go, man.
Yeah, I love Ncuti. He needs to see the fucking Daleks. He needs to fight the Daleks, Russell.
I know. Well, there are theories the Daleks might be back. There's theories that have you seen the new trailer?
There's like a unit
there was
vault.
there's a vault, and there's theories that the Master might be in there. That's where apparently the theories are that Kate picked up the tooth off the unit tower, locked it in the vault, and they're bringing out Missy, who's nice, to help them as to be a Time Lady against the Time Lords. Don't know if it'll happen. It could happen.
That is a really good theory. I like that. I haven't thought of it like that. I do.
There's also theories that in the giggle, when the toy maker gets destroyed, Kate says, "Stick it in a vault and put loads of salt around it."
Yes.
So it could be the toy maker.
Yes. Also, I forgot what I was going to say now. I like. It's gone.
Sorry.
It's gone. That's
It's
alright.
completely gone.
Yeah.
Completely gone.
It'll come back. Something about you.
It'll come back. If it comes back, just interrupt. Go. No, I've remembered it. Just do that. I've got a sad feeling we're not going to see Omega in the finale. I think he's just going to be.
So. I got it. It came
visionless.
back instantly. My theory about Captain Poppy being the Doctor might be more plausible now. Someone pointed out on Twitter that the purple sort of sludge, fucking swirliness that we see in the reality war, like the end, is the same as the purple swirlings in the portal where the Timeless Child came out.
Yeah.
I looked at a picture of it after someone pointed that out. I was like, shit.
That is a good theory. Oh my god! And this is the rift that the Timeless Child came through, and Poppy's the Timeless Child. Oh, Jack, you've bloody nailed it, dog. You've nailed it. Yeah, that's it. We've got it. We've figured it out here, live on this podcast. We figured it out. That is what's happening in the reality war. Stay clear, you lot.
I'm just gonna say it in the voice so we know it. If it does happen, that I predicted it. Oh, Captain Poppy's the Doctor has come through the rift, and it's the same time portal.
It's the same time portal. Oh god, I just left the call by mistake.
The voice.
I need to stop doing this. Sorry, I left the call again.
I thought doing the voice killed your call.
Look, we got to do the voice because whenever you do the voice,
Captain Poppy's the Doctor.
Captain Poppy's the Timeless Child. It'll happen now. It just will.
The portal is the same in the Timeless Child.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Omega. I think we'd have seen him if we were going to see him.
And the audio was supposedly sourced from Big Finish.
Yeah, it was archived. It wasn't real, which is annoying. And the bloke who originally played Omega is dead. So, like, I don't know if Russell would want to bring back someone else playing Omega.
It's not going to be like Sutek, where they brought back like the 90-year-old who is still alive.
No, although he is a Time Lord, so he could regenerate.
I don't understand Omega. So he's stuck in like a sort of separate dimension. He's got some like weird Christmas tree looking asses. Fucking.
Yeah, that's his mask. I don't know. To be fair, I haven't watched the Three Doctors in ages.
No, I mean those things that are like his aliens. They look like fucking baubles.
Oh, I thought you meant his fucking mask. His mask is a bit Christmas tree.
No.
Talk to me about the overarching story. I mean, we've sort of got a lot of answers this episode to what's been going on. I didn't like how it was very telling me and not showing me.
I didn't like how
it just
picked
Rani
up where we left.
revealing the plans.
It didn't really pick up where we left off. Like, how did the TARDIS doors get shot in last week? Was that the Ranis kidnapping them and putting them in the world? They didn't show us anything like that. That sort of irked me that it just went into like them together.
It also is. I wasn't a big fan of the Vindicator. That's how they've been powering the Vindicator to do something with the clock. I can't remember what it is now, but I felt like that was a bit shit.
But why has she been following the Doctor since like the church on Ruby Road? If this was her plan, I don't get it, man.
No, I'm hoping we get answers this Saturday. No, yeah, this upcoming Saturday.
Yeah.
It airs at night time, doesn't it? So it's gonna be.
It does.
It's gonna be a weird one. But
I hope Ncuti stays.
I do as well. I'm gonna be sad if he doesn't stay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really sad. So, Ncuti, if you're watching this, just stay for me.
Yeah.
Great.
And me.
That'd be
We'll be very
fantastic.
Will it be literally very sad if you leave?
I Trilly will cry. What is your golden moment this week? The moment that stood out to you the most?
Probably, like I said earlier, when Kurt, when he was elected Colonel Sex, when he called Colonel Sexy beautiful, and he was like, "You can't find another man beautiful." It's like, fuck it up. Tells you exactly what sort of world this is supposed to be. A shit one, like the 50s, what all these freaks want to go back to.
I like when Belinda and the Doctor get kidnapped and taken to the Wish World Tower thing, and the Doctor starts to remember, and Belinda's like, "Can you tell me what's going on?" And the Rani just turns to Belinda and goes, "Long story short, your husband's an alien and I'm an alien as well."
And then she does the from Gallifrey in the constellation of Castorpus speech.
That's it. The classic David Tennant Titanic speech.
Yeah.
So
iconic.
It was good.
It was good.
Bonus question. Do you think that there is still more surprises to come? Or do you think we've got everything we've got now? Or do you think there's going to be a Missy next episode? Or there'll be a Trickster next episode? Or Ruby's mum will be important? Or Ruby's dad will be important? Or there'll be another big twist? It's not just a battle. What do you think?
I don't actually know, because if there is, how is he going to wrap that up in like an hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah. He did a midnight sequel in 43 minutes, so
probably
he's capable of a lot.
Probably Missy.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, or the whole Timeless Child thing.
I'd like it. I mean, an hour is 66 minutes, right? That's a long time for Doctor Who. Like, I don't think Russell can write that long if there's not loads going on. So I reckon there could be more. There could be more.
Because Russell's got quite a snappy pace, hasn't he? He doesn't drag
That's what
it
I
out.
mean. Like, look at all of it. Look at like Queer as Folk and all of his other shows. They're not like long. They're not like massively long.
No, even It's a Sin, which is considered like a masterpiece, was only like 4 minutes a piece, 6 episodes.
Did you know that he wrote Chucklevision?
Yes, I did. I need to find out what episodes.
Yeah, I literally found that out the other day that he wrote Chucklevision, and I had no idea. And I find it quite funny that Russell T Davies has written Chucklevision.
That's quite insane, isn't it?
Just a tad bit insane. There wasn't a next time trailer again, but there was the Instagram promo, which you sort of talked about with the big.
There's something Gallifrey going on.
Yeah, they're bringing back Gallifrey. That's what the master, Rani wants to do.
Why the fuck did Chibnall not? Why did he destroy it again? The Moffat literally fucking did the whole Day of the Doctor thing, where Gallifrey was fine, and he had to go the long way round.
I know.
And like Heaven Sent and Hellbent and that, just for chin balls to fuck it all up.
I know. Honestly, I'm rewriting viewers. I'm rewriting the whole Chibnall era, and I'm going to post the scripts to you lot to read. And I'm basically taking every Chibnall concept.
Don't fucking destroy Gallifrey. That irks me
good.
to no end.
So I'm still on The Woman Who Fell to Earth at the minute because I've been busy this weekend. I've renamed it 13. I think that's a better name for it than The Woman Who Fell to Earth. And I've split them all into 2 parts because I feel like Doctor Who works better in 2 parts. You can work on pacing better.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming very, very soon. You can keep your eyes peeled for that. The Timeless Children I did the other day. We can have our ups and downs on whether you think that's going to work or not. So yeah, that is coming. That is coming. Jack's gone, so his Wi-Fi's like fully kicked off. So I don't know what's going on there. Jack, give me your final ranking out of 5, please, good sir.
4.
4. That's very good.
Yeah.
I think 4.6. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was very Lie of the Land. You know I love Series 10.
It was very Lie of the Land.
It was a bit too Lie of the Land.
Especially the police, like you said.
Coming up on the door. The monks have only been here for 6 months. The monks, you're under the monk spell. And then it's just the exact same, but with the disabled people can remember what life was like before.
Oh yeah, apparently What's-His-Face was in that Doctor Who episode, that guy.
Yeah, Tharies.
Yeah.
I love Tharies, and I'm glad he was in the episode.
I didn't spot him.
I didn't spot him first time, but I did spot him on my little re-glimpse.
I'll have to have a rewatch. I like that part with all the disabled people as well, like Shirley, sort of.
It was good, wasn't
and
it?
Ruby.
It was good. Empowering. And the fact that Ruby is on the streets because Carla rang up and told on her is...
What is it with her fucking turning on Ruby every 5 fucking seconds?
It happened in the church on Ruby Road, 73 yards, and now this. That's 3 times.
Was there another time? I swear that, I think... I don't know.
Time?
No. I'm being dense.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Nah. There might be another time. I think that's it. She's
Yeah.
a bit rude in Space Baby. She's like, Ruby, you've only just left the door. Why the fuck are you ringing me for, you prick?
Yeah. Jackie Tyler would never.
Yeah. Jackie Tyler, man. Maybe Omega's Jackie Tyler. It wouldn't surprise me.
Is there anything else you got two of?
Right, well that is that for this week. If you want to subscribe to Jack, he's in the comments. We did record a we recorded a Guess the Doctor Who episode.
It's coming.
Which it's coming, but if some of the screen recording got lost, so Jack's got to go through.
Hey, OBS malfunction.
Good on OBS.
Hopefully you won't be able to
OB
tell.
bloody yes.
I can fucking salvage it in editing.
Salvage. He's an editing wizard, Jack Collins, so you're
Yeah.
in safe hands. But for now, I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe,
Peace and
and I'll
love.
see you all very, very soon.
It's the Kablam
It's the
Man.
Kablam Man!